They say every town has a secret, a story whispered in hushed voices, passed down through generations. Deep in the heart of Vellamoor, an old town long forgotten by time, stands an ancient house, one that no one dares enter after nightfall. It is known as the Hollow House, a house where no birds perch, where the air itself feels heavy, as if unseen eyes are always watching. And inside that house, there is a door that is always locked, a door that knocks from the inside, and those who dare to open it are never the same again. Not long ago, a family moved into the Hollow House. Arjun, his wife Meera, and their son Kiran. They had heard the stories, but they laughed them off. Superstition, Arjun scoffed. Nothing more than old wives' tales. The first few nights were peaceful, but then, at exactly midnight, the knocking began. 3 slow, heavy knocks from the other side of the locked door at the end of the hallway. They ignored it at first, thinking it was the wood settling, until they heard something else. A voice, a child's whisper.
"Let me out. Please, let me out."
Curiosity is a dangerous thing. On the 5th night, young Kiran could take it no more. While his parents were asleep, he crept toward the locked door, drawn by the whispers. His small hands trembled as he touched the handle. It was ice cold. And then, the door unlocked on its own. Inside was darkness, a deep, endless void that swallowed the dim light from the hallway. And then, something stepped out. The next morning, Kiran was found standing in front of the door, staring, his eyes wide, unblinking. When his mother shook him, he turned his head too slowly and whispered in a voice that wasn't his own.
"I let him out."
From that day forward, Kiran was not the same. He no longer played. He barely ate. And at night, his parents would wake to find him standing in the dark hallway, facing the door. Sometimes he spoke in a language they did not understand. Other times he would smile at nothing, as if something unseen was whispering secrets in his ear. And then, one night, Meera woke to the sound of knocking. But this time, it was coming from inside Kiran's bedroom. She rushed inside and gasped. Kiran was standing against the wall, his back to her. His shadow was stretching, moving, even though there was no light. And then he turned. His eyes were glowing. Desperate, Arjun sought the help of the town's old priest, a man who knew the truth about the house. The priest's face grew pale when he heard about the door. "You must leave," he warned. "That door does not lead to a room. It is a passage, a gate." "To what?" Arjun asked. The priest's voice trembled. He answered, "To something that should never have been let out." But it was too late. That night the knocking came again. Not just from the locked door, but from every door in the house. Arjun and Meera ran to Kiran's room, but the door slammed shut before they could reach him. And from inside, the sound of something laughing, something that no longer sounded like their son. When they finally broke the door open, Kiran was gone, and the only thing left was the locked door at the end of the hallway, knocking, waiting, hungry. No one knows what truly happened to Kiran. The family vanished without a trace. The hollow house now stands empty. But the knocking still continues every night. Some say it waits for someone new to open the door. So if you ever find yourself in a house with a locked door at the end of a hallway, and if you hear knocking from the inside at midnight, do not open it. No matter how much it begs, no matter how much it cries,